Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. We come to very important shloka of the Rajasas Eshtaha. Kato, Amla, Lavana, Atyushna, Tikshna, Ruksha Vidahinaha. One word. Aharaha, Rajasasya, Ishta, Dukkha Shokamaya Pradaha. This is the aspect of Rajasic food. People who are very Rajasic, what type of food they like? Katu, bitter, lavana, that's a lot of salt. I remember in our Aragadham, there was one person who is very fond of salt. He will take rice and then he will have so much of rice, so much of salt, and they will put that and then go on eating. Salt. Ati Ushna. People want coffee. It should be boiling hot. If it is a little less hot, they don't enjoy. Ati Ushna. Tikshna. Ruksha. Vidahinaha. Very hot, then pungent, dry, full of chilies. Very hot. Mirchi masala should be very high. Otherwise, they don't enjoy. So in Andhra Pradesh, they have such chilies, chili hot. You cannot bear. So much they have. Aharaha, all these foods are Rajasasya Ishta. These are liked by the people who have the Rajasa Shraddha, Rajasa Guna. And what is the result of that? Dukkha Shokamaya Pradaha. They bring about a lot of stress, tensions, stressors, and various types of ailments, modern NCDs. The modern NCDs are all essentially due to this Rajasic food and Rajasic activity dimension. So, what should be the nutritional management is very important. What is our understanding according to scientific umbrella? So, it's very well known, we are all what we eat. So, therefore, eat proper food, proper nutritional things, and healthy food, and progress in yoga will bring about that thing. So, one who eats one time, what is the quantity and how many times you have to eat? There is a shloka in that, Ayurveda and Yoga. A person who eats once in a day, he is called as a yogi. 2 times, he is a bhogi. 3 times, he is a rogi. And more than 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, no more. Etkondu hogi. So, the dimensions that we are talking about refers to all the Panchakoshas. In the Annamaya Kosha, the physical things that are needed, that our total dimension should be all over. So, body is a gift of God. The body is like a car. But engine within us is the food that gives you the energy. So, fuel by nutrition is the one that we generate. So, the objective, Shariramadhyam Khalu Dharma Shastram. We have to keep our body in good condition so that our mind also will come under good control, and yoga promotes. So, proper nutrition is the secret of a healthy body. All of you know. So, what are the dimensions of food? That is physical, that is physiological, psychological, and social. All dimensions have to be looked into. So, classification of food. One is the quantity, another is the quality. Quantity, energy yielding, body building, and protective. 3 types of things are all included in the different food. And according to modern allopathic, modern medical science, it's a balanced diet. So, the balanced diet should contain all these dimensions in these things. How much it should be done is all put there. Food pyramid. How much should be the maximum? 300, 400 grams of cereals like rice, wheat, veg, everything, and then it should go on. Minimum should be the fats and the oils that have been put. That's the balanced diet. So, according to the calorie theory, we should take sufficient calorie depending on the type of this thing. A physiological calorie is 1 kilocalorie. Energy needed to heat 1 kg of water by 1 degree is called as the kilocalorie. That is how we measure kilocalories, we do that. So energy required should be energy that we need, energy consumed during activity. Each one of us have different activities. People who are sitting on the table and other things, they need much less calories. People who are working very hard in the field, they need more calories. So obese persons, energy consumed is more than energy spent. So you go on eating more and more food and then use less and less. You sit in the tables and then go on eating much. Then you become obese. That's the thing. So underweight persons is the reverse. Energy spent is much more than energy consumed. That's how the whole thing comes up. So what is the normal calorie consumption has all been beautifully brought out in the modern medicine system, and what is to be done is all been put. 2,425 for sedentary life. 2018, 2875 kilocalories moderate. The women, 1875, 2225. Children, 2640, 2060. These are all the things that are normally put forth as a standard. The concept of West is bring about the dimension. Change in intake and expenditure is important, that we have to do these things. So whereas in our Shastras, in our yoga, we not only look at the calorie, that is the quantitative aspect, how much calorie you have to take depending on this thing. It also depends on your gunas, depends on the Shraddha that we have, Tamas, Rajas and Sattva. Same calorie you can take, it can be tamasic food, it can be rajasic food, it can be sattvic food. For yoga, we must choose the same quantity with sattvic food. That's why Krishna is emphasizing in Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, also in Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga, the types of food, rajasic food, sattvic food and tamasic food. So in the last class we saw how we have the sattva dimension. On today rajasic and tomorrow next thing. What is the tamasic food of the sattvic? It's full of vitality, purity, strength, stamina, health, happiness, cheerfulness, good appetite, olive-genius, substantial. All these things have been described yesterday in the beautiful shloka our Acharya Ramchandra Bhattji showed. Today we are seeing about the rajasic food. Kato, Amla, Lavanat, Tikshna, Rukshna, Vidahina, all these things are the rajasic food. What are they? Bitter, saline, pungent, burning, dry, steaming hot, and sour. These are all the features of the rajasic food that you do. And food of the tamasic, tomorrow we are going to talk about, old food, putrefied food, devoid of taste and intense, foul-smelling, stinking food. That is the dimension. And stale food, leftover food, impure food, they follow the tamasic food. So you can have the same calories. It can be tamasic, it can be rajasic, it can be sattvic. If you need very strong workout, 2,400 calories you need, let us say per day. But it can be tamasic food, it can be rajasic, it can be sattvic. So if you are going to grow in this field of yoga, you must transform the food into sattvic food. That's the most important. For all the people who come to our Arogya Dham, it is the sattvic food that has to be put forth. Because it has a close connection to our mind. If you want to gain mastery over the mind, the diet also is important, diet dimension. A strong mind, of course, if you are very strong, then you can digest any type of food that you want. Whatever you take doesn't matter, your mind is there. But we don't have that type of strong mind. Therefore, we all have to use the proper food. Weak mind needs a balanced sattvic food. So balanced diet according to allopathy and the dimensions of the sattvic food according to yoga. According to naturopathy, fasting and other things also to be done. So in yoga and diet, you have the nutrition brought forth, sattvic food, balanced diet, moderate, digestive, profession need based, calorie need based has to be put forth. This is how the entire nutrition management has been brought forth in this dimension. So what are the most important dimensions? You must have fresh food, less of oil, less of calories, more vegetables, lot of grains or pulses, lot of fibers. Therefore, in our Arogya Dham, in our diet section, in our Annapurna, what we do is, whatever we prepare, we do the fresh. In the beginning, people were saying you must have a big refrigerator, a place where you can store a lot of these things. I said, no. Whatever remains in the end, we are going to give it to different people, or to our Goshala and other things, and we are not going to use that in the next thing. So, therefore, we don't have a big refrigerator, but whatever comes every day, prepare fresh and then give it to them. This is one of them. That's the first dimension. That's the key essence. But in many places, wherever you see, there's a big chamber, a refrigerator, you hold these things and continue. 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, food. In America, it has become so common, and they prepare food for 1 week, and they keep it in the refrigerator. And every day I take something, heat it up and eat and go. You don't have time to prepare this thing. This has happened. I remember one of our couples, So, mother was going for India for 15 days. Then father said, what I do, don't worry, I will prepare food for 20 days. Complete. Every day you take this thing and heat and eat. You don't have to prepare. What do you call? This is their food dimension. Therefore, choose your food to suit your profession. Need-based diet has to be brought forth. So that is the dimension that we have. Therefore, we have to look at food. So in this wonderful shlokas, Krishna is bringing out the qualitative dimension which helps us to grow continuously. That is Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga and Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga. And the food also is very important. He brings out this dimension apart from other things that he has put.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhaved. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.